Hi, in this video we're going to go over how to do a background check in the state of New York. To get started, visit newyorkpublicrecords.org, and on the front page you will notice an alphabetized list of public databases available in New York. Now, depending on what your background check is about, you might be able to utilize a lot of these databases here. Let's say you're looking up maybe a construction worker. Maybe you wanted to check somebody's license out. Maybe you wanted to see if they have a criminal history. So there are certain databases here that you can utilize. Now, we also created specific pages, and if you hover over other records, you have anything from background checks to court records. So since the video is about background checks, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And what you'll notice are the state-wide options you have available for you. Anything from the courts to the sex offender registry. If you scroll down, you will notice you have also county level resources. So depending on what you're doing, in some cases you might need to look up records maybe at the county level. If you want to see like a recent arrest, you might want to excuse me, look up this information at the local sheriff's department. In some cases, you can also use the local court systems at the county level to use their databases, which is where the records originate from, or at the county level. So you have multiple things that you can use to do your background checks. Now, the background check is not necessarily the only specific thing maybe to your check. I don't know what the check is all about, but you have different options, anything from criminal records, warrant searches, property records, inmate searches, court records. So there are multiple pages, multiple databases you can use to run some kind of a background check on an individual. So once again, it's newyorkpublicrecords.org. And one more thing I forgot to mention is we also have a private database here, and this utilizes public information and private databases. So let's say you wanted to see if somebody has maybe a criminal history or some financial court records in New York, but the person moved to New York, say from Florida or maybe Georgia. So anything that happened a few years ago in another state, you're not necessarily going to pick up on that information if you're just checking these state records or county records. So to be sure you have all your bases covered, you want to check also outside the state. Now, there's also an option to look at certain private databases that you might not be able to find through the state, like cell phone records, previous addresses, things like that. So it's a really cool it's a really convenient database to use in combination with the state and the county resources. So once again, it's newyorkpublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your New York background check. Thank you.